Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Swag and Sorcery. I saw a couple of videos from other content creators playing this game, and I was like, this game looks like a lot of fun, I gotta try it out. I'm probably only gonna do like maybe 4, maybe 5 episodes of it, but it'll be kind of a fun game for us to play and just, have a little bit of fun playing. We're not worried about, completing it or going too deep into it. I don't think I really have the time to go all the way through the game. And I also don't really care that much about the story, but I have heard that the story is quite a bit of fun, so we'll let it play out here. Can I speed up this? I wish I could speed this up. Occupy the far frontiers. As your advisor, I have prepared a list of measures. The king is looking in a mirror, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. You are so boring with your lists. Your king has thought this through. All our problems will be solved by my great-great-grandfather's magical costume. Simple, like all brilliant plans. Okay. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
The king came up with truly amazing ideas. In fact, the king's great-great-grandfather did have a magical costume. And it was indeed a time of peace in the kingdom. But alas, the costume was stolen.
What a cool costume! It would be a sin not to steal it.
Oh, what a lovely kitty!
You call me a kitty again, and I'll bite your nose off. I'm the black cat.
Okay, I like the humor in this game so far.
Oh, I see. My apologies. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. So the king found a way to save the kingdom.
In search of the costume. Got it. Awesome. Okay, so this is the UI. Actually, wow. Because I'm on a much larger monitor, actually, most of the game screen fits on one screen. I watched some other people play it at 1080p, and it would only fit, like, this much of the screen. So that's actually pretty cool. So we've got a mission up here in the top left. They want me to hire a hero at the guild. So I click on it and then click hire a new hero. Hire a new character. Click. And we have Hoshi. Awesome. So now we get the quest completed. We get 20 gold. Okay, now we have to do our first fight. We'll send our character to the magical forest. Place him on a horse in the stable. We choose here, and then we go to fight. Alright, spunky adventures. Your characters will complete adventures by themselves. So I don't need to do anything. I think I can retreat if I run into trouble. Oh my. Retreat is better than defeat. We'll keep the loot with the health that's left. Okay, I guess we failed that first one. Character visited the forest, gained some gold. Okay, awesome. Dressing wounds. So, heal the character in the church, and I believe this is the church over here. It'll cost me 19 gold, so I'm a little bit surprised that we failed that first mission. We will, however, pick up a bit of gold from that too. Now we have the basics of collecting. Got me to collect 3 chestnut logs in the forest. So let's go out to battle again. Okay, there's some copper ore. Alright, there's some chestnut logs. Alright, we've got our first combat here that we might actually win. I say it's first combat, it's not actually our first, but... Oof. The evasion hurts. And we got a little bit more copper ore. Excellent. So we got a little bit of copper and a little bit of wood. And I think he is healing up over time, but I think it would be a good idea to just manually heal. And then, can I actually sell things? Only equipment can be sold at the marketplace. Alright, let's go back out to combat and see if we can get more of these chestnut logs. I have a spell book over here, but I don't have any spells yet. So I guess that's something that's unlocked a little bit later in the game. Oh, we got 3 ore there. Oh, we're going to find another one of these guys. I might just let him go through the combat to try to beat it. As long as it doesn't evade us, we should win. Attacks the whole group. Wins attack to 0 nature plus nature damage over time. Main stat. So its main stat is stamina. Okay, so we just barely beat that. We got a little bit of gold out of it and some healing leaves. More importantly, though, we got the chestnut logs that we needed. So that is going to allow us to build the smithy, and it's also going to give us a little bit of gold. So it takes 3 chestnut logs to build the smithy, and we will do that. Build the smithy, we get another little bit of gold out of that. And now they want me to craft militia greaves in the smithy. So militia greaves takes 2 copper ingots, which is crafted over here. So I need to make 2 of these. We'll craft, and I think I need to bring this guy over to do that. And he'll make these. So now we have 2 copper ingots. We need pine planks to upgrade this. And then we could make militia greaves, or we could make a militia helmet. I think we'll make the militia greaves. This will give us some armor and some health, which is good for defense, I can only assume. So we crafted the militia greaves, and now we can build the training camp. And I think we could sell the militia greaves if we wanted to. So how do I select my hero? There's got to be... I go in here and I equip. Oh, he's got to be level 2 to equip those. Okay. So then I need to build the training camp, which means I need 4 chestnut logs on the sites, and they want me to also bring 5 pieces of copper ore to the blacksmith, and I think I'll get some gold for that quest. So let's go out to combat. Well, how's his morale? His morale's a little bit low. We could just relax him a bit, because I'm pretty sure he gets bonuses in combat if his morale is high. Okay, there's 2 chestnut logs. Oof. We might have to retreat here. I might actually just retreat straight away because I get to keep the logs, and I just don't take any damage, which is nice. Those guys seem pretty tough without any items or levels in our guy. Some more copper. All right, that's excellent. We'll be able to pass that mission and gain a bit of gold. Awesome. I will replay that. Then I'll go back out to the town and give the copper, gain the 200 gold. Then I'll go observe this. You should be able to beat a little fire elemental thing. Oh, they're actually called little fire. Amazing. I wonder what loot we get from these guys. Oh, we got no loot from that one. Okay, this might be a tough fight. If we get the first hit, it should be fine. And then as long as he doesn't get an evasion, excellent. And then we'll just pick up a bit of copper to get out of here. Awesome. Do we have enough wood for the training camp? We do, so we will build the training camp, which will finish this mission. We'll complete it. Oh.
The royal advisor was sharing his sinister plans with the gargoyles in
the dungeon of the palace.
Villain. Finally, I was wondering when we were going to get to the good part.
The subject suffering, but the king can think of nothing but his clothes. It can't go on like this. The country needs a new king, wise and kind and handsome. Someone like me. Awesome. Yesterday I cast a spell to awaken the beasts of the magical forest. The king will go out hunting. Never to return. Oh, I even called that. I knew he was going to do the evil laugh thing. I love how how tropey this storyline is. It has so many. You can almost predict the dialogue, and that's sometimes that's actually a good thing. He hasn't even worked on his laugh. What an amateur.
the good guys should win in fairy tales.
Yeah, see, it's very heavily like, it's almost fourth wall breaking, the use of tropes like this. You know what I mean? Which is cool. So that is broad prospects. We pick up a little bit of gold. We now do persistent training. So they want me to level up my character at the training camp. So if I go in here and I select Hoshi, if I level him up, it looks like he'll gain a little bit of health, a little bit of physical damage, some damage resistance in all categories. He'll also pick up a chunk of stamina, which will give us more damage, and a little bit of health as well from that, which is interesting. Ah, cool. So I guess leveling him up just adds like +1 to every stat, or maybe +2 to certain stats. Yeah, so it looks like it levels up your stats, and then those are distributed as bonuses in other areas. So I could level him up to level 3. I also have the option here to directly train him in a particular thing. For example, his critical hit chance is very, very low. This is a crossbows and rifles. Well, I plan to make this guy kind of a melee character because he has decent strength. Perception, intelligence would give resistance to all elements. Stamina would add defense and health. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a level in strength. And I'm going to take a level in stamina. And that should give him a decent amount of health and a little bit of extra defense from physical damage. You can also read the help tips, okay? So I leveled up my character. I'm going to complete this. I get 90 gold. And now it's time to dress up. So I want to equip the militia greaves. Can I actually, out of curiosity, will I be able to craft? I can craft another copper ingot. So let's go into the equipment menu and make sure we equip these. This is going to give him an extra 37% defense. So it gave him some survival and some health. Which means he's now much tankier and should be able to fight much more effectively on the battlefield. Ah, right, I have a mission up here. Complete. So now I can build the hunting lodge. However, I need 5 planks for that, so we'll have to go out and do some missions. It looks like we're going to be fighting a mushroom guy. Our defense should be much higher, so we should be having much more staying power in combat. Oof, the evasion hurts. If we get into another combat, I might have to retreat. But if we just get loot, these regular loot things, it'll be fine. Yeah, I have to retreat, unfortunately. So we only got a little bit of this stuff, but that's fine. We're also going to take a moment here to heal up Hoshi. And then Hoshi, and then go fighting again. Looks like we're up against a wolf. Did I get it out? I was too slow. That cost us a bit of money. That's unfortunate. Looks like we're actually struggling a little bit against some of these monsters that we're fighting. We can kill these guys pretty easily, though. They only take 2 hits, which is a decent amount. We are getting some logs this time. But wolves and those Venusaur type creatures we're going to have to avoid. We could definitely take on these little fire guys. They don't really drop much loot, though. Right, there is the planks that we need. We do need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and heal up and then go back out into combat. Lots of chestnut logs, excellent. We should be able to kill this guy in 2 hits. He did a little bit of fire damage to me, which sucks, but we're about to finish this adventure anyway. Okay, so let's build the hunting lodge. There it is. We will complete that quest, get the 40 gold. We've also got Impudent Miller. He wants 2 chestnut planks. I don't have enough to make that. We've also got wolf hunting to kill 5 timber wolves. And they also want me to craft a militia sword. Now the militia sword takes what? It's going to take 2 chestnut planks and 4 copper ingots. I can make 2 copper ingots right now, so we're going to have to do a little bit more adventuring before we can really take that on. Let's do a little bit more training of Hoshi. I'm going to go level him up again because that's going to give me a decent amount of these stats. And we're going to go ahead and relax him too. And then we can go out into combat. So he should be a little bit tougher now. He should take a little bit less damage. He should do a little bit more damage. In fact, he might even be able to take on a wolf this time. That is, as long as the wolf doesn't get like an evasion. There we go. He got the double attack, which is from having a high morale, so I'm pretty happy about that. I would like to get these wolf pelts home, because they could be crafted into valuable gear. Just hopefully not another combat. If it's a little fire sprite, I should be able to win, no problem. Ah, okay, it's another loot node. Excellent. so that's some great loot. Now we do need, for the militia sword, we need 8 copper ore total. I think we have enough to make 2 planks, however. I also would maybe want to hire another character here in the not too distant future. Can you go ahead and make those planks for me? Because you have a low agility, you have a low chance of actually getting a really good result here. And then we'll make the copper ingots. I can't sell those copper ingots. It has to be equipment, right? I'll give the chestnut planks to the blacksmith because that'll give me that. Forced vacation. Craft and bring 5 copper ingots to him. Well, I'd like to make the militia sword first. So we definitely need 2 more of these planks. Let's go ahead and get those made. So he should be pretty successful at crafting, yeah. Alright, let's send him out. We need a little bit more metal. Okay, the wolf is annoying. I might retreat right after the wolf fight. As long as he doesn't get an evasion, it'll be an easy fight that only takes up a bit of our health. Nice. Hopefully not too many bad guys. Okay, just... if I could get through this without another combat... excellent, okay. Awesome. We're getting lots of resources from this now. Let's go ahead and... what was it I needed to craft a militia sword? I needed 1 more iron or copper ingot. So we'll get that started. So the militia sword should make a big difference. It's 10 to 24 and 4 to 14 compared to... actually, the spear would be better. I don't know why it made me make the militia sword. But if we equip this, you can see his damage is going to go up by almost 60% and his defense is going to go up by almost 50%, which is quite good. So that is excellent. We actually rolled very low on that sword. It can go up to 14 physical damage and 24 attacks. We actually rolled very low on that sword. If we look at the stats of the sword, we rolled okay on the damage, but really low on the strength. So we could probably keep crafting them to optimize. Okay, so we crafted the militia sword. We get a bunch of gold. Improve the character's mood. Got it. And then this increases the group size. Excellent. So now I should be able to recruit a new character, Kazuki, who has what kind of good stats? Let's have a look. She has fairly high agility. So I would estimate that she's probably good as a ranger character. Because his strength, for example, was much higher as a base. Which means we're going to want to craft maybe some kind of weapon for her. Can I make 2 more planks? I can't, so I'm going to need wood. So we'll bring Kazuki. Just for the sake of it. Even though she only has a melee weapon, it's fine. Gain some wolf pelts. So we're going to need a decent amount of wood to make her a crossbow. Ooh, this could be bad. We haven't fought one of these in a while, although we do quite a bit of damage. Another wolf. This could go poorly depending on the attacks that the wolf uses. Okay, just as long as this is like a resource node. Okay, we should actually be able to win this. As long as we get the first attack and the third attack. Okay. I mean, it hurts to lose a person, but if it gets us through the combat and gets us these resources, I'm okay with it. 40 gold to heal up and go straight back out. So to make the training crossbow, we need 2 planks. Oh, we can actually make it now. Let's get her in here, because she actually has the agility to get buffs in here. Make the training crossbow. It's not a very good crossbow, but it's cheap to make, and it'll allow her to attack from the second row. So if we go into equipment now, we can equip the training crossbow, and now she can actually fight from the second row, and we can go get started. So having two people be able to fight means our combat effectiveness is much higher. You see, we're going to take a lot less damage in combat. We're going to do a lot more damage in combat. We're going to have a lot higher success rate, all that sort of stuff. And actually, picking up these wolf pelts are really good because I'm pretty sure I can craft archer armor with wolf pelts, which is really, really, really awesome. Okay, we've got a couple more to grab. Alright, we got to kill this wolf. As long as he doesn't get another attack in. Alright, we're fine. Excellent. So we actually got a decent amount of loot from that. Bit of gold and all that stuff. I'm going to let these guys just heal up slowly. So we want to make armor. So we need to craft a bunch of this wolf leather. Now, copper ingot wise, I'm going to want 5 of those for a quest. So we'll get you to make those. You're going to come down here and probably just craft all of this wolf leather. We killed a bunch of timber wolves, so we get some extra gold. Party of 2 sent on an adventure. We get an extra chunk of gold in there. And now we have a real challenge. They want me to kill 2 mystical ents. Okay. Random helmet for completing this. Awesome. So we get a militia helmet. That's really cool. So if we go into equipment here and we look at Hyoshi, this is going to give him a little bit of defense, not much attack, but he's going to be tankier, which is an okay thing for him to be. And we should actually be able to make a bunch of this armor. It's unlikely to roll well, but at the very least, it'll be armor that she can, like, use. Hopefully rolling high on agility here, because that would mean she does a lot more damage. So if we go in here, she needs to be level 3 to equip all this stuff. So let's train her twice. Now she's level 3. And she should be able to equip all of this equipment. So you can see her damage goes from... her damage goes from 26 to 40, and then from 40 to 96. So you can see the armor is a big component of her ability to do damage compared to the other guy. Let's go ahead and just relax these guys. We're also going to maybe level this guy up a little bit. Although I could spend... For the same price of the level, I could get these 2 stats up. Although Kazuki, I want her agility and stamina to go up a little bit too. So I might do this. Because it makes her tankier. That's what stamina does. It gives you a little bit of defense. Alternatively, like, levels are just good in general. Yeah, I think I'm going to give her a little bit of stamina and a little bit of agility. And then we will level this guy up. And then we'll go fight. We definitely need to craft this guy some more gear. That's going to be something. Probably take us a couple of runs here to get the resources for that. This should be a fairly easy kill, especially if she gets to attack first. Yeah, so she'll basically delete a lot of these weaker enemies. And this is a mystical ent, I believe. Yep. And it is an elite because it's got the little star over its head. So this is good for our mission. Our mission is to kill 2 of those. So if she gets to attack first, she can basically one-shot pretty much anything in the forest that has less than like 80 health, which is pretty good. Which is kind of a roundabout way to say that she does 80 damage, but so yeah, we definitely would like to make a spear, and as a breastplate, we would also, if we could, like to make a simple crossbow. But that's going to require some more levels and equipment and gold and all that stuff. And we can always use wolf pelts to craft more gear. If we can craft extra gear, we can potentially roll higher stats on them and just sort of optimize our characters. So there's always something to do with the resources you're picking up, which is cool in this game. Alright, another Mystical Ent Elite. Should be a straightforward kill. The 107 damage. She is so good. Having a ranger in your party is a game changer. Who knew the ranger would be a game changer? Alright, so we're picking up some good loot. Awesome. Alright, we got gold, all this sort of stuff. I don't think that is going to really matter. Yeah, I need a certain amount. Now, for the spear, or for the breastplate, we need 8 total copper ingots. So I might just go straight back out to keep gathering up resources. Ooh, the double attack. Very nice. And we picked up a little bit of gold from that. Now, one thing I forgot to check was what their morale was like. That's going to be something I check after this battle, because I'm sure their morale is going down a little bit. Oh, actually, no, they seem fine. Never mind. Ooh, right, this is going to be a good copper haul. That should be enough, actually, to make the breastplate. Although, I'm not really sure. Is defense, like, really that important for Koshi? He's already pretty tanky. Maybe it would be better spent on making the spear. Well, for what it's worth, we will go ahead and craft all of those. We killed the elite enemies, so now we can build the fashion house. But just for the sake of it, we'll also craft these. Following fashion, so they want me to build the fashion house. Okay. That takes a lot of these resources that I don't want to spend yet. 2 light spears. They want me to craft 2 light spears for a distant village. Okay, that will be something we might do later. I think I'm going to go ahead and make the militia breastplate. So it actually rolled pretty good. 2632, if I recall correctly. It rolled okay on the health, pretty low on the defense side. But the more important thing is that he has nothing equipped, and this is going to increase his defense by about 33%. I'm curious, if I take this off... If I take these things off, yeah, it actually does. It's a 43% increase. So those are pretty good. Oh, we got a little green thing over here. Death to thieves. Do I want to banish the accused? Yes. Ah. Cool. I got some rewards for banishing some dude for being a thief. Feels good. Well, he probably was innocent and I just, like, committed, like, a crime of leadership. Alright, we've got a little bit of gold in the bank. Why don't we go ahead and level up Kazuki. Well, you know what? I'd like to train Hoshi because he has a really hard time gaining damage. Now, I don't think it's necessary to increase her... Yeah, I think stamina and agility makes sense for her to give her a little bit of extra health. So I might do this, but I think it's more efficient to spend your gold on level ups, total level ups. Would just be my opinion. Easy shots. So now we're fully equipped with basic equipment, and so now it's going to be a not a measure. What's the word I'm looking for? A matter. It's going to be a matter of like increasing the quality of our equipment, maybe seeing if we can roll higher, you know, green items, purple items, all that sort of stuff. I don't know if there are purple items in this game. I know there's green items because we already picked up a green militia hat. But yeah, just generally working our way through progression. Now, I think this kind of game is like really, really fun in the very early game to watch. But I think, you know, there's a certain point where these sorts of games become more fun to play than they are to watch. And so that's why we're going to have just a sort of shortened limited series here. So in order to make the light spear, we need 1 more copper ingot, which we can make. And we would also want to get a couple of these planks. So I don't know if we are close enough now to make the light spear. So the light spear, hopefully, will be better. It's only a 9% chance of getting a good one. Okay, it's a level 2, strength 11. Wow, did we really low almost minimum stats on that? We did, we rolled minimum stats. That is really painful. Because this should have been a significant upgrade, but it's not at all. However, the militia sword is yellow. That's worth keeping in mind. I think that matters for the fashion game. So I think I might just sell this. and then convert it into combat stats, which seems like a reasonable thing to do. I could also level up. Maybe we'll save our gold for levels, and we'll keep exploring here. Very nice. We're getting a decent amount of wood and a little bit of copper here. Ooh, an elite mushroom. What do you drop? Healing things and question marks. Nice. Even killed him without a retaliation. It's a fully perfect run there. Let's go ahead and do this again. Healing leaves, chestnut logs. Those are the kind of things we want to see. Should be a fairly easy kill if we get the first hit. Straightforward, very nice. I like how the little fire elemental uses a sword. Uses a sword animation for his attack. Easy kills. Should be a fairly easy kill as well, as long as we get the first attack. Alright, so we picked up a little bit more resources. Let's go ahead and do a morale recovery while we maybe look into improving things. Yeah, I'd like... Oh, I should have saved that spear for the quest here. I should not have sold it because this could potentially be worth more to me. But for sure, I'm going to make some more iron and some more planks. Or not iron, sorry. You know what I mean, ingots. Alright, so you got the copper built in here. So we are going to need more resources to be able to craft some of this stuff. So the spear has slightly better base stats, but the spear that we built just rolled so poorly that it didn't even matter. Let's go to combat. Excuse me, there we go. Chestnut log, excellent. And right there. Alright, let's kill this mystical ent. Its main stat is stamina. He believes he's willing to sell it for 100 gold. Go ahead. Ah, Scout's pants. So that actually might sell for more than what we bought it for. And it does, just barely. Awesome. So we made a very small profit on that quest. That's pretty good. I feel good about that. We picked up some stuff. These guys are still pretty healthy, so I'm going to send them out again. There's something really satisfying about this, like just like watching these guys go about their quests. He's got that tongue attack that damages everyone in a line. Ooh, an elite fire. Ooh, they do a lot of damage. Need to get this guy handled. He did a fair amount of damage there, so we're going to have to rest after this one. We could insta-heal. One cool thing I would like to maybe see in the game is when you're at the end screen here, maybe a button to heal these people up and then be able to send them right back out. Because it kind of seems a little bit cumbersome to force me to come out to this screen. But let's get crafting. Craft a little bit of copper. We will craft a little bit of planks. Now I could still build this fashion house, and we'll go ahead and get it now, I guess, because it's our quest. And this gave me access to the laboratory, which takes planks. We'll be able to get that immediately too. Oh, there's a competition available and field medicine. So let's have a look. I need some gold. So let me check the equipment of this character. So this scout's pants here is actually worse. So we'll just go in here and sell it. And then we have the gold for a contribution. And then I guess we'll send our characters to the thing. To the competition. How do we fare? He wasn't a fan of that. It was only 636. Is the king poking in the window? Okay, 766 is actually pretty decent. That could be enough for like 3rd place. Maybe 2nd place. 10-4-8. So that guy is in the running for 1st. Okay, that guy scored lower than both of our characters, so we're definitely not dead last. That guy scored really well, so I think we're only really competing for 3rd now. Yeah, so I think we took 2nd or 3rd. Probably most likely just 3rd. Oh, we took 2nd. Okay, just barely. So we gain a little bit of gold. Oh, that was worth it, actually. We gain a little bit of gold and some healing herbs. So let's go ahead and build the laboratory, since that is our quest. And now they want me to... Oh. Healing medallion. Ooh, I'd like that. Requires level 5, though, and we don't have level 5. I think we're just going to craft a bunch of these, and we'll put you in there. Oh, that's kind of too many. Let's just make the 5 that I requested. I guess we could roll for better hat. Alright, so what's our current hat? It was a 9 and a 12, actually. So the 9-12 is pretty good in terms of hats here. 9-12, like, so I don't think we can really roll much better than that. Alright, there's the healing potions. We'll complete the quest. We gain some healing leaves and a little bit of gold. Could we do a level 5 upgrade? We can. I'm going to go to level 5 with Kazuki. Bring 5 pieces of wolf leather to get the Epigag promotion, which gives a 20% chance that when you use a potion, it doesn't get used. Okay, cool. So... Can I craft now the healing medallion? It's unlikely to be a high quality, but it'll give her a little bit more health, and her health is really, really weak anyways. Keep things moving. Equip a potion of minor healing. Let's go in here. And then that will be that. We get a little bit of copper ore. Ooh. And now she should have made the healing medallion, which is going to give her... it's a health and strength one, so it's really better on Hiyoshi, because that's going to actually give him damage, because he's using melee weapons. That's unfortunate. But yeah, there we go. We have made progress. I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I think we're going to keep playing this game for another few episodes. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'll probably do like 4 to 5 episodes, and then I'll see how you guys feel about it, and then we might play another, like, a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be a limited series. Anyway, I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!